My name is Makoto Soyogi. It's been 6 months since I joined Kotori, a major furniture retailer as a new graduate.
Hey, can you do this for me?
Yes, right away. I'll be done soon. I don't even know why I was hired by such a big company. I only took the job interview as a memento because I'm from a regular university. Everyone is so quick at their work. Maybe it's difficult for me to work at Kotori given my abilities. Is that...
Hey, Shizono-san. Would you like to have lunch with me today?
Nishizono, let's discuss work over dinner.
No, thank you.
Her name is Rei Nishizono. She joined the company at the same time as me, but she's the daughter of the president and comes from a very wealthy family. We've had very little contact with each other up until now. But I wonder, it seems like she's deliberately avoiding everyone. And yet, she's looking at me. I feel like I'm the only one whose eyes meet with hers. But is that just my imagination?
Hey, what are you doing spacing out like that?
Kimono-senpai? This person is Sakoshi Kimono-senpai. He comes from a wealthy family and uses his high education and expensive brand name goods to try to show off to others, who doesn't have a very good reputation.
Look at the new Lurex. Well, we have a lot of stuff like this at home, though.
I'm sorry, but I don't know much about watches.
You work for a top company, so you should wear at least one luxury brand.
Yes, I'll try. I was busy living my life, feeling a sense of inferiority about my abilities and education. That afternoon...
Here you go. It's a pamphlet.
What is Kimono-senpai doing?
You too, here.
Is this a pamphlet for the company trip?
That's right. I'm in charge of organizing this time, so don't be late for the meeting.
I understand.
Well, let's have some fun together.
This company trip is a chance for me to make up for all the trouble I've caused everyone. Senpai, help with anything. Let's make this trip a blast.
Well then. Right, guess I'll ask you to go shopping.
Yes.
Nishizono-san, here you go.
Thank you.
Oh no, she's looking at me.
No matter how beautiful you think Nishizono-san is, it's not nice to stare at her like that.
That's...
Come on, let's go together, Nishizono-san.
It's okay.
Don't be so reserved. I prepared a special plan for just the two of us for the company trip. Wait, she's gone? Wait a second. Nishizono-san?
After that, I spent a busy few days. I finished my shopping near the meeting place and headed for the location. A Tengu mask, a full bodysuit, and roasted sweet potatoes. And lots of other weird stuff. I wonder what my senpai is going to use it for. Let's hurry up anyway. Wait a minute, I think I saw my senpai on that bus just now. Why is nobody here? It's almost time for the meeting. I'm so embarrassed. Anyway, I'll call my senpai. Senpai, it's almost time to meet, but there's no one at the meeting place.
Yo, so Yogi, you were late so they already left?
The meeting is at 11 o'clock, isn't it?
Huh? Did you look at the pamphlet properly?
What? Why was the real time hidden?
Oops, could it be a printing error? Too bad, you missed the bus. You can't join the trip anymore.
Why would you do something like this?
I don't know. Ask your own heart, and thanks for all the weird shopping.
Wait, he hung up. My own heart. Guess I'm not cut out to be a company employee after all. Whoa! Nishizono-san? Why are you here?
Pamphlet.
Pamphlet? Wow, there's an 11 o'clock sticker on that one too? I'm sure that senpai gave the wrong one to Nishizono as well. Wait, big luggage? Different sneakers that are easy to move in? Could it be... I'm sorry, you can't go on your trip.
What? Yes.
As I thought. It's unexpected. I thought she wouldn't be interested in a company trip. I'll make a joke and try to cheer her up. Since we've gone to all this trouble, why don't we go on a trip together? I'm just kidding. I totally messed up. I'm so embarrassed I could burst into flames.
Sure.
What?
A trip. I guess I could go with you.
What does this mean? The daughter of the beautiful CEO who lives in a different world from me wants to go on a trip with me? This is strange. This is strange. Being tricked? Well, in that case, let's go buy tickets at the station. Let's buy tickets to the nearest station where the bullet train stops for now. Buying a ticket like this makes me feel like I'm on a trip. What's wrong? Do you have any change? Oh, do you want to decide on a destination first and buy a round-trip ticket?
Buy a return ticket.
Have you never bought a ticket before?
Buy a round-trip ticket with small change.
Oh, she's overthinking and going blank. Rei-san, snap out of it. On the train, Rei-san told me bits and pieces about herself. She was a hyper-protective daughter who always had someone with her, and since she was little, she had everything done for her. She had just started living on her own after asking her father to let her join the company. That's why you didn't even know how to buy a train ticket. Really some amazing worlds out there. So you must have been looking forward to the company trip.
Well, I guess you could say that.
She's not as scary as I thought. No, rather, Nishizono-san being disappointed is so cute. No, that's not nice. Can't I do something to help? Oh, that's right. Actually, I like traveling alone. I write reviews on social media and blogs, and they're quite popular.
I see.
If it comes to this, I'll show you around, so let's enjoy a trip for two.
That doesn't sound so bad.
I'm getting used to your unique expressions. I decided to choose a course that will allow me to experience a lot of things close up and guide Rei-san. At first, she seemed embarrassed every time she made a mistake, but it seems that she is gradually getting used to it, and I can see a smile on her face.
Nice sounds.
This is so relaxing.
Whoa, real deer are surprisingly scary.
You're right, you shouldn't eat those crackers.
Can I eat this?
It's probably best not to say things like that too loudly. It's a local specialty here, so give it a try.
It's delicious.
Surprisingly, she's the type who savors her joy.
So, where to next? I could follow you to lots more places.
Let's continue tomorrow and head to the inn we booked.
Well, sure.
She looks clearly unhappy, but I'm glad she's getting used to it. Then, we headed for the inn I had hastily booked before the trip, but... What? Only one room booked? That's troubling.
We are so sorry. We made a double booking and there are no rooms available.
It would be bad to stay in the same room, wouldn't it?
I don't mind. The innkeeper is in trouble too.
What? Are you sure?
We'll just be sleeping in the same room, right? Come on, let's go.
Can I really put this in the category of being naive?
The bedding are set up really close to each other. Is this how it is?
The inn staff, why are you being so weirdly considerate? I don't know how to explain it. What are you sweating for? This is how it usually is, right?
Well, yes, it's normal, I guess.
Putting the bedding problem aside for the time being, we ate the food that had been brought in. Cheers for a job well done.
Cheers! It's delicious!
Whoa, that's some drinking. I've always misunderstood you, Rei-san. Thought you were a cold, selfish person.
I know. I don't know common sense, but I'm sensitive to other people's feelings. I felt like I was being nauseous and I couldn't rely on anyone. I didn't know what to do anymore.
I see. That must have been hard.
But thanks to you, Makoto, my worries have become meaningless. I'm no longer afraid of failing. Thanks.
I also found it fun to travel with two people.
I'm glad for you, Makoto.
I've never seen such a beautiful woman smile before. Rei-san, you're really good at drinking.
Never had any before.
What? Is that true? Well then. A call from Senpai. Hello?
Hey, I called you because I thought you might be lonely. What are you doing right now?
I'm at the inn.
Inn? Because you couldn't go on the company trip? You're staying in an inn by yourself, aren't you?
Well, that's...
Hey, who are you talking to?
Oh, wait a minute.
Huh? What are you saying?
Don't leave me alone. I'll get lonely.
Oh no, she's definitely drunk. If it gets out that we're staying together, I'll cause trouble for Rei-san. I have to hide it somehow. Shh, be quiet.
You're 100 years too young to be giving me orders.
Hey, you talking to someone?
Let's enjoy the trip more. Or do you not want me?
Rei-san, that's going a bit too far.
Hey, that beautiful voice. The name, Ray. Why are you with the president's daughter? I thought you ditched the company trip, you...
I cut it off in the heat of the moment.
Whoa.
Got you. Now you have to teach me all kinds of things.
What do you mean by all kinds of things? Besides, we're just colleagues at work. And she's drunk.
Hold me tight, okay?
Well then, if you'll excuse me. Wait, she's sleeping.
Thanks,
I put her to bed and spent the night unable to sleep. The next day, Rei-san was still the same. This incident became the most shocking memory of my life. A few days have passed since I returned from my trip and I've noticed a few changes.
Ishizono-san, how about lunch?
I'm sorry, but I have a prior engagement.
Rei-san was gradually able to communicate with the other employees around her, although still cold as ever.
Your lunch again today. If you don't want it, that's fine.
No, I'm glad. Thanks.
I'm glad.
I think Rei-san probably likes me. She started asking me to have lunch with her and asked me for advice about work. Would you like to go shopping after work today? I have a travel bag that I recommended. I also wanted something, so...
Sure, I'll go with you.
Makoto, you've been getting along with my Rei-san. I won't forgive you.
And that's all from the morning assembly. Oh, by the way, the president has just announced a public call for a new project. I'd like to submit something for our section too, but is there anyone suitable?
Starting up a project, I don't think I could handle it.
I think Tsuyogi would be a good candidate manager.
What? Me?
Yogi, huh? Well, it's been a few months since he joined the company. Isn't it a bit much?
He's very vigilant, and I'll be giving him my full support. Please let him do it, even if it is an experience.
Alright, I'll leave it to you, Yogi.
Yes, I understand. What am I going to do? Can I do?
How long are you going to stay at the office? You'll never be able to come home.
Ray-san, it's already this late. I'm sorry, I'll be leaving soon.
Where's Komono-senpai? He's not here.
He left on time because he had a drinking party.
I see.
Ray-san, I'm not sure if I can do this new project. I'm not confident.
When I had lost confidence in my ability to live in society, I was given the opportunity to recover by going on a trip with someone.
Is that...
Of course, I also had a lot of embarrassing moments, but I learned to not be afraid of failure and just go for it.
just going for it?
That's right. I think your blog has great content. Why don't you try your hand at something you're good at?
I never thought of planning a trip. That's something I could do too.
From the looks of things, I don't think Komono-senpai will do anything, so I'll help out too.
I'm not going to mope around and I'll do what I can. Thanks, Ray-san.
If it works out, let's continue with what we were doing at the inn, okay?
Continue with what we were doing at the inn? What?
I remember everything. You were so cute, Makoto. Then, let's work hard for tomorrow.
Just how much do you remember? Then, we planned to create an inn using our own products. Since it was a project with a new angle, the other employees around me were suspicious at first, but gradually started to take an interest in it.
You're doing something interesting. Let me join in too.
Thank you, Senpai.
I know the president of a travel agency, so I'll introduce you.
That's great.
Wow, people who work hard attract others.
I'll do my best to the very end without being afraid of failure.
I want to help you too, Makoto.
What is this? What's happening?
And so, over the course of a month, created the presentation materials. A few days later...
Everyone, listen up. Yogi's plan has been chosen as the winner of the in-house competition.
Are you serious? I'm glad.
So Yogi, you worked really hard.
Thank you, everyone.
Makoto, you're amazing. I'm so moved.
Ray-san, it's probably not a good idea to hug here. Something this happy doesn't happen very often. Thanks. Your words inspired me.
I only gave you a little push.
Well, thanks to my help working late every night, we came up with a great plan. You should be thanking me, Yogi.
What?
Don't be so shy. Between you and me.
Senpai, you were out drinking every day and didn't help at all. I was watching you the whole time.
Hey, that's not true. I was running around out of sight.
You were just going to take credit for it if it went well from the start and blame me if I failed. We all know how shallow your thinking is.
Wait, guys, looking at me strangely. I've taken care of you in so many ways, Yogi. Is this how you repay my kindness?
I can't defend someone who only thinks about their own interests and kicks others down. I'm sure there's no one left in the company who trusts you anymore.
What? Wait a minute. My family's rich and I have the best education. Why are you looking at me like that? Stop it! Stop it!
After that, it was discovered that Kimono-senpai was harassing his colleagues one after another, and he was unable to continue working at the company, so he resigned. He lost the trust of his parents and is now said to be working part-time as a cleaner.
Hey, don't look down on cleaning. Your education doesn't matter.
Yes, I'm sorry.
The project I planned is progressing smoothly, and today, I came with Ray-san to inspect the site. You knew about me before I joined the company?
I mean, I was a fan. I'd see your blogs and photos and imagine what you were like. I never thought you'd come for an interview at our company.
So that's why you were looking at me all the time.
My dad told me he hired an interesting person. It was your ability that got you the job.
Coincidence is a scary thing.
This is inevitable. My admiration has turned into certainty. Yeah, I like the way you're so diligent and work so hard. Will you go out with me?
Thank you for giving me so much courage. Let's stay together forever.
Makoto.
Ray-san.
Well then, let's continue this in the bed at the inn, and you can teach me all kinds of things.
You know, I've been wondering, but do you really not know anything about the world?
I wonder about what? A woman with many mysteries is attractive, isn't she?
Maybe it's me who knows nothing.
Stop the chatter and let's go.
Wait a minute.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.